What's up everyone, Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 video, and today I want to talk about a few things that I think Rockstar should change with, or that came in the gun running update. Stuff that they either intentionally or unintentionally added to the game. I want to talk about a few things that I just think don't make any sense, and pretty much everyone, I would say, would be fine with these things being changed. At least in my mind, because I think they are reasonable. So if you guys agree with me, if you want to see some of this stuff changed, then please drop the video like, maybe share it with Rockstar, I don't know. Hopefully, you know, this happens. I know Rockstar, like, just for some reason don't like going back and fixing things, but I think the community would really like if they fix some of these problems, because there are some major ones. And starting us off, this is just a freaking problem of mine, I swear. I don't know if anyone else has been as frustrated with this stupid mission. I don't know if it's my luck or whatever, but every single time I get a supply mission, I always get this stupid freaking technical supply mission. And for those unaware, if you maybe have not got it, what the entire mission is, you go to this spot where there's NPC, like Meriwether people or something, and you steal the technical custom. That's fine, right? But the problem is, if you're doing the solo, like most of my supply missions are, I usually do them solo, it's impossible. It's so annoying solo. Because what ends up happening, you get in the stupid thing, and you can't shoot out of it. Like, first off, I don't know why you can't shoot out of it. It's a technical custom. This shit ain't freaking that OP. Like, you can shoot out of a armored Kuruma, you can shoot out of all these other armored cars, why can't I shoot out of this one? And what ends up happening when you take the technical custom, you have to bring it back to your bunker, the NPCs spawn and come after you. But they're not normal NPCs, no. They're freaking God mode, can shoot through a little tiny hole in the back of your car NPCs. And because of that, you die a lot. And like, especially if you're in a public lobby, if you have people coming after you, you really can't stop, because then they will blow your car up. They will like ruin everything. So this mission is so difficult solo, because you either have to somehow hope the NPCs don't kill you, but like I said, their accuracy is insane, or you get out and deal with the NPCs and hope that no one blows you up. And I mean, I think there's a few waves, so they eventually do stop if you kill them all, but it's just so annoying, because what's stupid, the NPCs, they're freaking riding bikes trying to shoot you, and they can hit you with pinpoint accuracy, but then you stop, get out of your car, and then it takes so long for them to kill you. So how does that make sense? But I really wish they would fix some of these missions, whether it's the supply missions, whether it's the sell missions, for solo players. I mean, look, I get why they maybe want to push people to play with other, like with their friends, because maybe that, obviously that's more people playing the game, that's more money they're making. But there's a lot of people out there that lone wolf it, that go solo, or that maybe even have friends, but they don't play that often, or they don't play when, you know, when they're playing or something. And it even goes to the cell missions, because some of the cell missions now in the gameplay, unfortunately, the one I got was not one that I have a problem with, because the mission I got, it gives you 30 minutes to sell, but sometimes when you're selling solo, it will only give you 15 minutes to sell. And for some of the sell missions, that is impossible, because they give you, you know, if you have enough supplies or enough product and you have to sell the product in multiple cars, if they only give you 15 minutes, it actually is impossible for you to deliver all of the product in 2 or 3 different cars as one person. So that's the main thing that I really hope they would fix. I mean, again, I don't know, because their plans and all that, but that's just one of the more frustrating parts about this update. So I really hope that something gets done. Like, make it 30 minutes long, make it so where you can shoot out of the technical custom, and that fixes those problems. It's as simple as that. The next thing, insurance. Now, I like the fact that in this update they added these new weapons, or these new vehicles, to our garages. Like, they made them personal vehicles. That's awesome, because we can call them whenever you want, kinda, and it's just really nice to have them in your garage. But the problem is the insurance. Special vehicles were great because they were separate. And even Pegasus vehicles are great because they're separate. If someone is in a Pegasus vehicle or a special vehicle and they're harassing you, griefing you, whatever the case may be, and you destroy them, like if you blow their vehicle up, you're like, I've had enough of it, I'm getting revenge, I'm blowing you up, then that's fine. Nothing happens to you. Nothing bad happens to you. So really just the griefer is punished. But with these new vehicles, if someone's griefing in them or on one of them, then you end up getting punished if you defend yourself. And I don't think that should be the case. Like if someone's on an oppressor or in an APC or in a Tampa and they're just constantly going around blowing you up, you're going to want to get revenge. You're going to want to blow them up. But if you do blow them up, it's going to cost you $20,000. And you can see that's what this little clip here, my friend on the PS4, Fuzz, he found this guy, you know, randomly just because we wanted to test it out. And he blew him up and it says, you know, it cost you $20,000 because of insurance. So, you know, you could just imagine that stuff adds up, especially if you're in public lobbies constantly and there's people that just don't care about their money and they go around griefing, then you really have no option. Well, you have two options. You can either blow the guy up and waste $20,000 or you can leave the session. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people don't want to constantly leave the session. So I really feel like what they should end up doing is having them in our garage, like as personal vehicles. That's fine. But then just take the insurance off, because really when it comes down to it, like maybe their reasoning was, oh, we'll put insurance on it so people don't grief because they don't want to pay $20,000. But the thing is, griefers don't care about money. They just care about griefing. So it doesn't hurt the griefer because they don't care, but it hurts the regular player that just wants to defend themselves. So that's something that that's honestly one of the biggest things I think needs to get fixed. Next one, the explosive rounds. This one may be a little minor, I know, and maybe even some people like this, but I feel like explosive rounds shouldn't do as much damage to helicopters. Like, fine, have it two shots jets, like hydras and stuff. That's fine because hydras move pretty quickly in the sky, and it probably is somewhat difficult to land two shots on it. So, you know, sure. But helicopters, I don't know. I feel like it should be maybe 5 that you have to hit instead of just 3, because it takes 3 explosive bullets to get it. And I know there's not that many explosive bullets that you can carry, and I know you have to go to your MOC to get more ammo, but still, the fact that you can just shoot an explosive bullet somewhat in the area of a helicopter and then, you know, 2-3 shots later they blow up, I don't know if I like that. I mean, I feel like it should be kind of nerfed a little bit. Maybe that's just me though. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the explosive rounds. Another thing, proximity mines. They should work like sticky bombs, I feel like, where if you go a certain distance away from them, they should despawn, because I cannot tell you how many times I'm just driving in the city, there's no one around me, and I get freaking blown up because some guy in his APC or weaponized Tampa dropped 5 sticky bombs just randomly across the city, and they don't disappear as long as he lives. So it's that's really annoying. I think that once you get maybe, I don't know how freaking the distance works in this game, but once you get a certain distance away, they should despawn. I think it's a little too crazy that they stay alive no matter, you know, where you're at on the map. Another thing, this is really minor, but the MOC, this is just something that is not gameplay related. It's just cosmetic related. The MOC, what's weird, if you put a crew color on your MOC and you change crew colors or you change crews, the trailer color will actually change to whatever that new color is. It doesn't stick like every other car in the game, but the hauler, like the truck that's carrying the trailer, does stick. So that's something I feel like should be pretty easy to change, but it's kind of odd. It's nothing like major. It's not like on the top of my list, but it's just something that is somewhat broken that I think I wanted to put it in here because it definitely should be fixed. So yeah, the MOC trailer, the fact that the back changes with the crew color but the front doesn't, either have them both change or make it like every other car where they don't change. We're almost on the list, but another sort of minor thing is that the oppressor can actually be used in free mode events. I don't know why Rockstar didn't think of this, unless they just forgot about free mode events, but it's completely overpowered. I know that's not that big of a deal because you rarely ever see free mode events in free mode lobbies anymore, but it's just, I feel like for the people who do like free mode events, that's not fair to them, because it's like, go the fastest on a bike, but then you just get the rocket bike and you go freaking super fast and no one can compete unless they're on a rocket bike. Or you have go the farthest distance in the air on a bike, and of course the oppressor can beat any other bike. So that, I think that should be fixed. And then the final thing, not that this matters too much now, because I think a lot of people already have a lot of the research done, or maybe even all of the research done, but the research times. I want to put this in here because maybe on the off chance Rockstar sees this video, if they're going to go forward and do more of this research BS, fix it, okay? because one, people can clearly tell it's a blatant shark card grab. You're making a livery take 6 hours unless you pay $225,000, and there's like what, 50, 60 items that you can research. So it's clear you want people to buy it, okay? And because of that, a lot of people don't like it. What I think they should do if they, if they want to do this going forward, I don't have a problem with the research stuff, but make it balanced, make it tiered. The liveries should not take 6 hours, and they should not be $225,000. I seen an example. I think the weapon liveries, they should take like 30 minutes if you want to unlock them, or you pay like $40,000. The vehicle liveries maybe take a little bit longer. They take like 60 minutes. And maybe 100,000 if you want to unlock them. And then once you get to the armor or the weaponized parts for the the Tampa, the oppressor, and all that stuff, then you can make that 2 hours instead of 6 hours, and then 150,000 or 200,000. And then if you want the proximity mines and all the other weaponry, you make that 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. That might be too long, but 3 hours I would say is a good time limit. And then you make that $225,000. So it's not like you're paying $225,000 for everything, because liveries should not be freaking costing that much, and they should not take that long. And I think the liveries really ruined the research for a lot of people, because if it was just weapons, it might be a little bit better. It might not be as good, but you might not feel as bad paying for all, fast tracking all the weapons. But the fact that you got to fast track all the liveries, and then who knows what order you're going to get stuff in, that's, I think, what a lot of people don't like. So if they do this going forward, just switch that up. That's like the one thing that obviously can't really be changed now, because it's already in the game and a lot of people have already paid and did all that. But if they want to go forward, just fix that, because I feel like this system, if you're going to keep it, I would totally rather you just get rid of it and have us buy it regardless of, research. But if you want the research stuff, make it better, okay? So that is my video. That is the video on some stuff they should freaking change. Like I said, the two main things is, one, the insurance on these vehicles, because it's not fair to regular people. That griefers basically can cause you to lose money. And then the solo selling and solo resupplying. I really that's one of the main gripes I have, man. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like I said, if you enjoyed and if you want any of this stuff to be changed, like the video. More people that see it, maybe Rockstar catches on and like, hey, all right, that's a good idea. We'll change it for the next DLC. But thank you all. Please drop the video like. I already said that. Thank you. Jesus, I don't know how to do my outro. Subscribe for more GTA content, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.